Okay, this is sort of a reply to Steve Holker's video. Sort of, in a way. I want to talk a little bit more about going your own way. Okay? You know, the men MRA is going their own way. You know, like Barbarossa. You know, Barbarossa over there at MRA, he's made a lot of good videos, and I've watched a lot of his videos, and he's made a lot of very valuable points. And I don't take any of that away from him. He's done a really good job. But the sad thing is when he does something that you know is wrong, or says something and you call him out or ask him about it, he ignores you. He runs the other way. I guess I'm used to that, right? You know, that's what most MRA guys do. Is they go their own way. They run. Okay. What can I say? Anyhow, let's talk about going your own way. You know, Barbarossa's point was doublespeak. You know, first off, when it came to the gal that he was talking about, he did some assuming for her. That's right. In other words, Barbarossa was inside her body, in her shoes, walking in her life, in her home, to know exactly what was going through her brain and going on. Well, we all know that he wasn't inside her body, walking in her place, so we know that he did some assuming without knowing for sure. Okay, for her. First flaw. Second flaw. Barbarossa also double spoke. And at the end of his video, when he talked about going your own way, Barbarossa promoted getting all the sex that you want. Which isn't going your own way, by the way, guys. Because you can't possibly go your own way as you're playing the game and jump through all the hoops to try to get a woman to get into her pants. That's not going your own way. But now, if I was to listen to what Steve Holker was talking about for going your own way, that would actually be going your own way, yeah. He even wanted to get together with guys, okay, that are going their own way, for a get-together. No women allowed. No females allowed. Steve Holker made that clear. That would be more of going your own way, so I'd have to agree with Steve. Now, Steve made a statement about TFL, or probably myself, would disagree with it because of division. No. Actually, Steve, you're wrong on that aspect, because if I was to listen to MRA's version of going your own way, or your version, Steve, going your own way, I agree with Steve's version more than I do the others. Okay? And in that type of division, I guess if you're going your own way, I'd have to say follow what Steve is saying more than Barbarossa. Okay? But I got a question for all of you, okay? You're going your own way, right? Okay? Isn't that what the true feminists did already? Yeah, I do believe that is. Because, see, the true feminists dunk slammed the men and didn't want anything to do with men. Most of your real true feminist women didn't want a damn thing to do with the men years ago, and they went their own way. Now what do I see? You as the man don't want anything to do with the female, so you're going your own way. Feminist women didn't want anything to do with the male, and they went their own way. So now what do we got? Yeah, we got to repeat, don't we? Yeah, we're doing the same thing that's already been done, just vice versa. No better than the feminists. What can I say? I'm sorry, but you're no better than the feminists, okay? The next thing I got to ask is this. How does going your own way solve the problem? How is that legitimately going to fix the problem? Can you answer that for me? How does that fix the problem? Going your own way is going to fix the problem, right? I want to know how it's going to fix the problem. That's my first thing for you. Is how is going your own way going to fix the problem? Because that means you're not communicating. You know, Barbarossa says you're still going to jump through the hoops to have as much sex as you want. Well, at least there'd be communication there. But it'd be for the wrong reason, because it's about putting your dick in a hole. Okay, so it's the wrong communication. Okay? Hey, nothing against sex. It's just you're putting sex at the front of the line. It's over everything. I mean everything. Okay, it's like that spider guy showed up under my video. You know, Spider Dum Dum. That's what I want to call him, okay? Nobody said anything about getting a female pregnant. Now, hold on. As much sex as you want, but not getting a female pregnant. So my answer to Spider Dang Dang would be Did you go to the hospital and get yourself fixed? Did you? Then I could agree with you. But if you didn't go to the hospital and get yourself fixed, and you think you can just keep poking your dick in holes and not ever accidentally have a baby, thousands and thousands and thousands of men thought that way when they accidentally had a baby. Okay? So that's my point. So, but just the same, you know, I want to know how that's actually, what's going your own way going to accomplish? Can you tell me what going your own way is going to accomplish for you? Because, you know, like the feminist women, they went their own way. They didn't want anything to do with men. You go your own way, not want anything to do with women. How's that going to accomplish anything? I guess my question for you is, what's wrong with standing up for yourselves? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. You mean for men to stand up for themselves to a female? Oh, shit, I forgot the golden rule. That a female can stand up to a female can stand up to a male. Nothing wrong with that. A male can stand up to a male, but if a male stands up to a female, he's a woman hater. Yeah, he's a woman hater now. That's why you don't want to stand up for yourselves, right? See, she's not a man hater for standing up to you, though, right? It's a lot like the locker room scenes that you notice been going on quite recently. They even put it in Hollywood in your face, you know, how the female can walk into the guy's locker room. You know what I'm talking about. And nothing ever happens. It's okay. It's acceptable. What do you suppose would happen if the guy walked into the female's locker room? Who do you suppose the police might be called and somebody might be going to jail? I do. So I was to suppose, why isn't the police called and some female going to jail for going into the guy's locker room then? Oh, that's right. It's the double standard. That's right. It's that double standard again, isn't it? Yeah. That's why you won't stand up for yourselves, isn't that right? So you can't stand up for yourselves, but you want to correct the problem. So my question is how do you correct something when you're not willing to correct it? You know, it's like true equality. I look at the feminist version of equality, which is the men are lower than a piece of dirt on the ground. Hell, a dog turd has more value than a man. Okay? And the women have it all. That's right. And the guy's nothing more than a third-generation slave piece of dirt lower than a piece of shit. Okay? That's feminist women's idea of equality. And then I look at some of MRA guys' version of equality, and it's the reverse of what the feminist women want. The reverse. You know, apples and oranges. Men and women can never be equal straight across the board. Type bullshit. And it's because of that type of bullshit that neither one of you want equality. You know what your problems is? Somebody always wants to be better than somebody else. Somebody's always got to be over the top of somebody else. But yet nobody wants to feel that somebody's better or over the top of them. Don't matter what gender it is. Nobody wants to feel that somebody's better or over the top of them. But yet you all want to be better or over the top of somebody else. Go figure. And then you think you're going to solve something. So, once again, what is going your own way accomplishing for you? It means that you don't got to stand up for yourselves. It means you're not going to confront the problems to stand up for yourselves to fix the problem, so, because you're not allowed to stand up for yourself, so you'd be a woman hater. You know, it's like the women who, if you noticed, you see women actually stand together better than men do. By a long shot. Okay? They really do. Look at all these feminist rallies, all these women stand together fighting for more rights for themselves. Where do we see men? Do we see men on the streets rallying in the fight for men's rights to give back some rights to men? No, that ain't gonna happen. Means they'd have to stand up for themselves to a female. Woo, can't do that, now could we? No. That's right, because the majority of males are vaginas. That's the problem with MRA. Whole bunch of vaginas in there. But I just thought I'd bring that up because I was curious to how you think you're going to solve the problems by repeating what feminists have already done, going their own way. I mean, true feminist women went their own way. They don't want anything to do with a man. Now what do I see? Go your own way. That's right. Do not communicate with each other. Do not try to fix the problems. Oh, but that's right. Nobody wants it fixed, do they? Because men and women cannot be equal. And so as long as men and women cannot be equal because somebody has to be above somebody else, you'll never be able to fix the problem because you never grew the fuck up. What can I say?